Hello. So what I'm doing is going through my video here. I'll check out my cuts to kind of see if I can spot anything in my technique. I'm going into this cutting session with the intention of keeping my shoulders like a lot more level than they have been. I'm actually having quite a bit of difficulty with this. Some of it is like laziness, where basically I'll just kind of tell myself like, okay, I'll keep my shoulders more level, and then I don't actually bother to put any attention into it. I just kind of say that and then move on. The reason for this is because I'm focused so much on trying to get a particular target angling. Like when I'm cutting the paper, I'm really not thinking about how I swing the sword. I'm thinking about how the sword is affecting the target. And I try to accommodate that. If I'm doing iaido, I have to have some of that element of like this sword would cut a thing. But at the same time, you don't have the same attitude in iaido because you're not in front of a target. You're meant to imagine your opponents, and in your mind you're cutting them. When I'm cutting the paper and I'm wanting it to not knock over, there's a very fine window. The actual physics of the sword and the paper, like, you can get to that point multiple different ways, but that actual force is gotta be pretty damn spot on. That's kind of my take, is that I zeroed in on what the force is required to separate the paper, plus a little extra because it's not always going to go right. Then the technique has to fit in around that.